It's all with Dr. John Peterson with TE2 Edge Sports Cards. Hope everybody's doing well out there. It's Friday night, and I thought I'd do a live episode of Late Night with TE2. Friday nights are pretty cool. People are usually relaxed after the end of the work week, at least for those that finished up on Friday. Some folks are working Friday nights and Saturdays and Sundays, so much respect to them. We got a holiday weekend here with the old Labor Day weekend, which is nice. Looking forward to having a little time with family and looking forward to doing some sports cards for sure. So, hope everybody's doing good out there. I really appreciate the likes and the subscribes and those of you that have been supporting TE2. Much love, much love. Appreciate each of you, especially the comments and the subscriptions. It's trying to build a community here, and we don't have a ton of viewers tonight, but that's okay. I thought I'd go live anyway, just have a little fun. So what we're chasing tonight is 1990 Topps Baseball Frank Thomas Error Card. The old Frank Thomas Error Card. I've never even seen one. So it's a very tough pull. But the good part about it is that I've got 13 rack pack cases of 1990 Topps that I picked up a while back from my guy Bruce out in Prior Lake, Savage, Minnesota. What up, Bruce? Bruce has got a great collection too, by the way. He's got an almost complete 57 PSA 7 set, PSA 7 or higher. Great collection, great collection. I haven't seen all his cards, but I've bought some wax from him from time to time, so have enjoyed working with my guy Bruce. So, yeah, I bought 13 cases of the 1990 Topps rack packs. There's 3 rack pack boxes in each case, and this is the first box that I've ripped from one of those cases. So I don't know, from time to time, if I get the itch, I'll scratch it, and I'll see if I can find a Frank Thomas error card. Of course, there's a Ken Griffey Jr. Rookie Cup card in this set, too, so might pull out a couple of those. You never know. But, I don't know. Let's get started here. I'll take a look at what we got. I cut the packs up just so that it wouldn't take forever to go through the cards. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be pretty amazing to pull the old Frank Thomas error card. For those of you that are not familiar, the error is that it doesn't have his name on it. It's just blank. I don't know how in the world Topps could have made that mistake, but they did. Back in 1990, I guess their quality control maybe wasn't as good as it could have been. Shilling. Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot in this set. As I remember it, Griffey's the big card. Here's what we're looking for. We are looking for this card, but without his name at the bottom. If we pull one of those, it's going to be amazing. Probably the most amazing pull that I've ever had if I were to pull one of those, because they're super rare. I think 7s sell for $7,000-8,000. Yeah, so a lot of these cards just aren't worth a ton. The Griffey, of course. And the Frank Thomas. Oh, so the Griffey would have been after the Omar Vizquel, because the sequence is Vizquel and then a card or two and then Griffey. So we missed out on that one. And there's some Bo Jackson cards in here too. Bo Jackson. It's got a base card that's decent. I mean, if you find it in a Gem Mint 10, it's worth a tiny bit. Oh, here's a Frank Thomas rookie card. This one looks pretty good, actually. I'll set that over there on Mini Minoso. Yeah, and a Gem Mint 10 of the Frank Thomas rookie card that's worth a little bit. $40-50. It's not a ton. Excuse the sound there. I'm putting the cards in a 900 count box. So here's a Bo Jackson glossy. This one looks off-centered, so I probably wouldn't get that graded, but if it came out centered, I'd probably get it. I've gotten a few of them graded. Bo Jackson has a really nice resale value. People seem to really like Bo Jackson. So every once in a while, I get one graded. Usually people like his 88 Topps football rookie card. Some of his 87 Donruss cards people like to have. There's a Clemens. What else? Oh, the 1990 Score Bo baseball football card. People like that card. It tends to be pretty popular. What else? Yeah, pretty much just anything with Bo Jackson on it people seem to like. I always seem to sell his cards quite a bit on my slabs. Yeah, 1990 Topps. Good old, right smack dab in the middle of the junk wax era. I remember they printed tons of these, just literally tons. There's a Griffey. Yeah, it looks okay, not great. It's so hard to find those centered. So yeah, late night with TE2. Sometimes I like to stay up late and do a video. I thought I'd do a live one tonight. Don't have anybody watching, but that's okay. I haven't done a live video in 4 years. And that was long before I started doing videos for the cards, so figured you got to start sometime. You got to have so many subscribers to do a live video off your phone too. So it took me a little bit to get some subscribers, enough subscribers to go live. Yeah, quite the era. This is right at the beginning of the old steroid era. Jerry Royce. Man, he looks like a grandpa in that picture. Yeah, a lot of these guys just did not pan out. Try not to make that loud noise when I put the cards away. So again, we are hunting for the Frank Thomas 1990 Topps Era card. Will we get it? You'll have to watch and see. A lot of cards come in these rack pack boxes. It's not a joke. Oh no. It is not a joke. There's a Nolan Ryan card. And Nolan Ryan cards resell pretty well. Or Larry Walker. I don't know if that's worth anything. Not many people moving Larry Walker cards probably at shows and online. So I got a show coming up this Friday, or Saturday, excuse me. Not tomorrow, but the next Saturday. Got my lottery bid in and came back with a table. So I got an 8-foot table. Didn't go for an end cap. Figured that would be too much to manage. Haven't done a show in about 35 years. So this will be an interesting experience. I've got quite a bit of my cards graded. What else? I've got 3 display cases. The display cases hold, let's see here, I think 36 cards per case. Or no, 36 cards per case. So 8 in each row. Or no, 32, excuse me, 32 cards per case. So it's, you don't get tons of space in those cases, but I really like the way the case, that's a pretty good bonds. That might be a 10, possibly. So we'll see how it goes. See if I can sell some cards. Been selling a few cards on my slabs. It's been going pretty well. I cut this one all the way. Yeah, my slabs is a nice spot to sell cards. I prefer it over eBay. I mean, I do eBay because I have to. There's a Sheffield. I do eBay because I have to, because it's, has the biggest, broadest audience, but I prefer my slabs if I can get on my slabs. That's the preference because it's for collectors and it's 1% buy, 1% sell. If you haven't checked out TE2 on my slabs, go do that. Oh, there's another Vizquel at the end. Yeah, we almost had 2 more Ken Griffey Jr. rookie cards just because of the way the collating went. Missed out. Yeah, go to myslabs.com and click on the search bar and punch in TE2 and hit the magnifying glass or the return button and boom, you'll see the 300 plus cards we got on my slabs. Oh, we got 1 viewer. That's not bad. 1's better than none. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing out there? Leave me a comment. We're hunting for the old Frank Thomas 1990 Topps era card. Sandberg. So far, we've pulled a Griffey. We've pulled a non-error Thomas rookie card. I can show you those in a second. Yeah, so I like doing these late night. Oh, there's this Dion. That's Dion's Topps rookie card. Not centered though. Dion's another guy whose cards sell pretty well. Maybe it's because he and Bo were 2 sport athletes. Possibly. It's possible. There's another Sheffield. That one looks pretty clean too. Nice. So any of these cards that I send in, I will send into Got Baseball Cards and ask them to screen them. I mean, I screen my cards too, but it's nice to get another set. Look at that McDowell. What a character. What a piece of work. Yeah, there's a juicer. Look at those arms. Pure steroids. He probably juiced his butt with a big needle right before that game. I used to love Canseco, but I don't know. I think he juiced a little too much. Affected his brain. Some of the stuff he's said and done since he stopped playing has been a little bit different. But what do I know? Yeah, this card's worth a little bit if that's Bernie Williams' rookie card. Bartlett Giamatti. There's a Puckett. Yeah, not a 10. So really what you're looking for is Gem Mint 10 out of here. If you don't have a shot at Gem Mint 10 and it's not Griffey or Thomas, there's no point in getting it graded. So I got a bunch of these cases of this stuff. Rack pack cases. 13 cases. This is case number 1 that we're breaking into tonight, box 1. So there's 3 boxes per case, so basically 13 times 3. That's how many cases of this, or boxes of this stuff I got sitting in the utility room. So if you want a case of this stuff or you want to buy a box, holler at me or go to my slabs. There's a McGuire. Decent. Wonder what that's grades out as. If it's what you get for that as a 10. Curious. Yeah, so holler at me. I got my wax on my slabs too. Got some of this 90 Topps. Got a case of 89 Bowman, 24 boxes of that. There's a Mattingly. Donnie Ball game. Got, what else? Got 2014 Topps Chrome. Got a box of 82 Topps Football. BBCE wrapped. Yeah, quite a bit. Oh, here's another Thomas. All right. Man, I sure would like to get one without his name on it. That'd be a little slice of heaven right there, I tell you. A little slice of heaven. So we got one viewer out there. Leave a comment, viewer. Let me know who you are. I don't even know how to look at comments when you go live. I have to figure that out, I suppose. Oh, now I'm logged out of the computer, the desktop. That ain't good. Look at this guy, Kevin Tappaney. He was a twin. Yep. So it used to be back in the day on Friday nights, I'd go out and party it up and drink and have a good time. Sometimes chase women. Sometimes not. Sometimes just relax with the boys and drink beers. Have some shots. That was the good old days. Now, stay in, stay up, and do late night with TE2. We're going to try and see if we can get some other folks to stay up late and hang out. 'Cause I know I'm not the only one that's up. As I've gotten older, I sleep less. I don't seem to need as much sleep. I do take a little nap once in a while, but for the most part, I only sleep 5 hours a night. Used to sleep like 10, 11 hours a night. But like they say, you can sleep when you're dead. There's a Kirby Puckett boy, Kirby. Wow, what a player. Yeah, sleep when you're dead. That's what they say, huh? I don't take naps. I'll sleep when I'm dead. So enjoy the time you got and stay awake as much as you can. There's a juicer. This is pre-juice. Maybe he was juicing. Pete Incaviglia, nickname Inky. He was decent when he came in the league, early 80s, or mid 80s, excuse me. I think his rookie year was 86. The Bulldog, Oral Hershiser. Rance Mullenix. Guy had a pretty decent career. He came up in 76. Looked at one of his rookie cards the other day. I was hunting, digging around for some cards. I dug for some cards today. Did some hunting in the wild, as they say. Little hunt. Looking at 81 Topps football. Found a few decent cards. Found a couple Art Monk rookie cards and a couple Walter Payton cards. And didn't find any Montanas. Big surprise there. What would you do if you found a 9, PSA 9 or a CSG 9 Joe Montana in a 3,200 count bin of baseball cards, 81 Topps football? You'd probably shart your wind pants. That's what you'd do. You'd shart your wind pants. Yep. Not me, though. I found some big cards in those old boxes and bins back in the day. Found some nice basketball cards, some 81 Topps, Larry Bird second year, Magic Johnson second year. I found some Kareems, some Blue Alcindors. You can find some decent cards if you if you dig. You gotta just look for the right stuff. Well, the 52 mantle sold. Believe it or not, I didn't bid on it. A little bit over my budget. But whoever got it got a pretty nice card. Look at this guy, Paul Coleman. It's from like high school. So kudos to that person. I'm curious to see if and when the PSA 10s will sell. Go up for auction. So is it Kelly Gruber or Kelly Grubber? Never know that guy. Grubber. Joe McGrain. Man, Joe McGrain is decent. So, yeah, the 10s, I don't know what would... So if a SGC 9.5 sells for $12.6 million, that means that a PSA 10 is probably going to sell for $20 to $25 million or more. There's another Bonds. Bonds was a juicer. Wonder how many home runs Ken Griffey Jr. would have hit if he'd have juiced. I bet you the Griff would have hit at least as many as Bonds. I think he was a better long ball hitter earlier in his career than Bonds was anyway. Not that Bonds couldn't hit the long ball. Trust me, Bonds could hit the long ball. Bonds is a baller. Well, need another Griffey here. Need another Griffey. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're going through these cards like water through a sieve. We got 3 viewers now. We've just tripled our viewership for Late Night with TE2. Late Night with TE2, 1990 Topps. Hunting for a 1990 Topps Frank. Here's what we got so far, folks. Here you go. Barry Bonds. There's a Frank Thomas rookie card. I saw him play. I saw him get his first Major League Baseball hit back in 1989 down at Old Comiskey. Went down there for my birthday and saw him come up and get his first hit. There's a Griffey, another Frank. He was a really good football player. He actually played at Auburn with Bo Jackson for 1 year. Frank Thomas played tight end. He probably could have Quisenberry. We used to call him Dan Quizzin' My Berries. I don't know what that meant, but that's what we used to say. Or Dan Quiz My Berries. Seems inappropriate, doesn't it? Good thing kids aren't watching. But yeah, Frank Thomas, he was a really good football player at Auburn. I think he was an All-American, if I'm not mistaken. There's a McGuire. And Bo Jackson, he was, let's see here. Bo Jackson won the Heisman, I think, in 85. Or did Bo Jackson win the Heisman? Thought he won the Heisman. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I do know that those 2 guys played together, Thomas and Jackson. Greg Vaughn. This guy hit some decent home runs back in the day. He hit over 40 a couple times, I think. Wasn't a real big guy. Pretty quick hands. Got good lift on the ball. Cecilio Guante. Huh. No Griffies. Jeez. Getting stonewalled here. So if you're wondering how many cards go into a 900 count box from a rack pack, that's about what you're looking at. Oh, we lost one of our viewers. Must have thought that the content wasn't creative. Get it? You're going to hear some corny jokes on here. That's a given. That's what happens when you get into your 40s. I'm 47, so you're going to hear some corny jokes. But you'll also hear some good content, too. There's a cool card. Nolan Ryan, what's the back of this say? The pitcher destined to do for strikeouts what Babe Ruth did for home runs was signed by the Mets out of high school in his native Alvin, Texas, in June 1965. He had a fastball. He had a fastball for days, as they say. Excuse me. Tony Gwynn. Yeah. I wish I had a Ryan rookie card. I used to have a second-year card, but I sold it on eBay. It wasn't in all that great a shape. I don't think we're going to get these all in this box. Oil can. Dennis Oil Can Boyd. Yeah, according to the sequence earlier, if you weren't watching earlier, we hit 2 Vizquels, Omar Vizquels, at the back end of the pack, last card of a pack on a rack, and of course the Vizquel is what produces in sequence when it goes right, produces a Griffey Jr. like 2 cards later. So if we see an Omar Vizquel, a Ken Griffey Jr. card is likely to follow. Not all the time, but pretty frequently it follows that pattern. This is pretty slick, going through these cards quick. Some of these box breaks take forever. And most people do not want to watch a 40-minute YouTube video. So it's good to go through these quickly, keep things moving, give people a chance to get their fix. Here's another Sheffield. It's 3 Sheffields. It's good. Sheffield should be in the hall, right? Do you think Sheffield should be in the hall? I think he should. I think it is Molitor. Molitor's an igniter. Hell of a player. I think Sheffield should be in the hall. I think his stats warrant it. I mean, you look at his stats. Go look up Sheffield stats on Baseball Reference or whatever it's called, and you'll see some impressive numbers. Won a World Series. I think he won a World Series with the Marlins. So he's got that on his resume. It's kind of sticking together. There's the Hawk. Yeah, Gary Sheffield. Let's get him in the hall. I don't think he juiced. I mean, I haven't heard any stories of him juicing. I just think he could hit the crap out of the ball. There's a YouTube video from like a year or two ago of Gary Sheffield smoking a cigar and hitting softballs like way out of a park in the middle of the night. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Just Google or put on a YouTube search and do Gary Sheffield softball. And he's smoking the ball, smoking softballs out of a park, in a local park. And he's smoking a big cigar while he's doing it. Thought that was pretty cool. So big news in the hobby. I'm trying to think of anything. I think PSA and Leaf got into it this week. The president or CEO of Leaf Cards. PSA said they wouldn't grade some of his cards or something. I don't know what the deal was. I try to just stick to the cards, frankly. I do this as a business investment, also a collector too, but do it as a business and investment. Oh, look at that. Oh, Carl Yastrzemski. Honorary captain. Yeah, I would hope so. If he was 89, I mean, he came up in his rookie year, it was 59. That would have been a 30 career. That would have been pretty impressive if he had played for 30 years. I mean, many Minosos did he play for? I think he played for quite a few. I saw a card of his. It was a 1977 Topps card. He got a base hit in a game in 1976. Well, I think he came up into the majors in 48. And I think he played in the Negro Leagues before then. So it's a pretty long career. I want to say he played for like 30-some years. Oh, we got another viewer back. There you go. Back up. 3 viewers. Hey, there's a Griffey. Yeah, he comes after Eddie Murray. That's right. So it's like Vizquel and then somebody and then Eddie Murray. All right, 2 Griffies. That's decent. You'd think you'd get more Griffies out of a cello or a rack box. But I don't know, maybe not. Gibson hit the big home run in, what, the 88 World Series, was it? All right, we're almost done here, folks. Thanks for hanging in and checking out the live version of this. Let's see if we can get a few more subscribers next time we go on live. Usually I do these 10:30, 11 o'clock. I don't do them early. This isn't for all you old fogies that go to bed at like 8 o'clock. This is for us young bucks that stay up past 11. Because Lord knows there's some old fogies out there that do cards, right? Nothing against the old fogies. They love the old fogies too. They share their wisdom. So yeah, I'll be doing a show in 2 Saturdays, the Twin Cities, Cards and Collectibles show. I got my stuff on My Slabs if you haven't checked it out. Got over 300 cards listed. There's a Yount. That's a great card. He's a great player. You know, there was a time when they thought he might actually beat the Pete Rose all-time hits record. I was not thinking that was going to happen at that time, but still pretty cool they thought that. One more pack. Unless I should open up another box of something. I mean, I've got stuff sitting here. I could stay on live. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Should I stay on or should I not? I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. Let me get this. Oh, I think we got them all here. Let me get these picked up. Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard to stay on. Got some mid-90s cards that I could open up. Oh, looks like we lost somebody. They got bored. Too bad. So sad. You're gonna miss out. Giving them a hard time, of course. All right, so I'm just picking up here, folks. Be patient. Packs and packs out of here. Well, I certainly could open up something else. Get these picked up here too. Appreciate your patience. Since you're hanging out, I'll open up another box of something. What I should do is some sort of a giveaway. Somebody leaves a comment. Tell you what, see if I can log in, see if I can, whether or not somebody can leave a comment live. I haven't done that before, so let me see if I can figure it out. Because I'll give a card away for somebody who's watching. All right, so I don't even know how to do that. Let me go to my page. Comments. Are these all on my? Nah, that's something else. Well, I'll tell you what. Go here. Live chat. All messages are visible. Some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. Well, I can't tell if somebody's left a comment or not. It doesn't look like anybody has, so. All right, well, since you hung out, I guess I'm going to have to open up another box of something. So let's go in here and see what we got. Let's see here. We've got some Top Stadium Club. This is 1991 Top Stadium Club. I haven't opened up any of that in a long time. We've got a box of 1995 Topps Baseball, Series 1. We've got 1994 Topps Stadium Club. What is this, Series 2? Tell you what, let's open up this 94 Topps Stadium Club. There aren't as many packs, so it won't take as long. I can buzz through this and then call it a night. Excuse me. All right, here we go. I'll do this like the pros do it. They don't use an X-Acto knife necessarily, but I do. Well, that didn't even work. What the hell? There we go. All right, let me get off screen with this. Well, I can tell you for certain I did not buy any of this because I was in college at the time that this came out. Let's see how bad these are bricked. Oh, not too bad. I have no idea what's good for these cards in here, so we'll have to just see what's going on. Oh, I got a like. All right, cool. Leave me a comment and I'll give you a pack. Or tell you what, leave me a comment and I'll mail you this Frank Thomas 9. I got a couple of them. Here. Yeah, leave me a comment. Put a comment in the chat while we're live here, not like after it's live. And I'll send you one of those. You can find me on Facebook, or you can email me rjp7227@yahoo.com. So leave a comment. If I can see it while you were on live here, I'll send you one of those Frank Thomas rookie cards. All right. Without any further ado, let's go. Nope, not going to do it. I'm one of the few YouTubers that actually does this. First of all, it's easier on the corners of the cards, and secondly, it doesn't make as much noise. It sounds like a lightning thunderstorm with these wrappers being opened. What in the world? Open up, fool. There we go. Oh, they're not bricked. That's positive. All right, let's see what we got here. I have no idea what's in this set. What is this? Well, these guys are from St. Paul. Dave Winfield and Paul Molitor. That's a cool card. That's good fortune. Yeah, that's good fortune because I live in the Twin Cities. I used to work for St. Paul Public Schools, and both of these guys are St. Paul grads. It says, fittingly, Paul Molitor and Dave Winfield hail from the Twin Cities since they have enjoyed twin careers. Both superstars were all-state basketball and baseball players in St. Paul, Minnesota, and went on to prominence at the University of Minnesota. With 5,506 hits between them, they might one day be featured on twin plaques in the Hall of Fame. Well, that didn't happen, but still a cool card. Maybe even be worth getting graded here because I live in the Twin Cities. And okay, here we go. It took a little while for me to figure out which direction was up. I wonder if there's a Jeter in here, like a Jeter rookie card or something. So this is 94 Topps Stadium Club. I have two Joe Carters in the same box. What are the odds of that? I have no familiarity with these cards, so I haven't even looked in PSA and seen. Maybe I should do that before we start ripping into these so we know what a hit looks. I mean, of course, there's a Griffey, I'm sure. That's worth something. But I don't know if there's are there inserts in this product? I don't know. Pat Listash, I've met his wife. She's a pretty cool lady. Here we go. All right, Wes Chamberlain. Alan Trammell, he's a Hall of Famer. Well, this is weird. They're like stuck together but back to back. First day issue. What the heck is that? Don't know. If it's a redemption card, it's a little bit late to redeem it. We're only about 22 years too late. Okay, not much there. Excuse me. Yeah, I was in I was a sophomore in college when this product came out, so it would have been the summer after my freshman year of college. So I was definitely not more into chasing girls than I was into looking at cards. I pretty much stopped. I started collecting when I was 5. So it would have been 1980. No, 6, excuse me. I'm 74. When did you start collecting? How young were you? I didn't have really much money at that time, so most of my cards were purchased by my parents. By the time 82 hit, though, the Brewers made the World Series, got beat by the Cubs, and I distinctively remember that World Series and the Brewers' run up in the playoffs to win the pennant. We got up to 5 views. Wow, okay, 5 viewers. Wow, we're at 3 now. Well, 3 is better than none. Got to start somewhere. Got 1 like. That's good. Yeah, but then I collected up through. I collected heavy in the 80s. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of 80s cards. Still do. But then stopped pretty much in 92, 93. So Tony Gwynn, quick start. Yeah, maybe worth something. Let's set it to the side. Yeah, and then after that, I didn't start collecting again until the late 90s, early 2000s. So I stepped out for almost 10 years. And from what I heard, the mid-90s and the late 90s were kind of, is that weed? Oral Hershiser, are you smoking? Is he growing weed? No, it's got to be grass, but not that kind of grass. Oral Hershiser doesn't strike me as the type of cat that smokes a lot of weed. Maybe he did. I don't know. They called him the Bulldog, so I got a feeling he probably didn't. So yeah, when did you start collecting? I don't know. I was 1980. I had some 1980 tops. I had a few more 81. Had a decent amount of 82s, and then 83 is when things really got serious. I started kicking off the bicycle and going to the gas station and going to Super America and buying packs. I think their packs at the time were 35 cents, 25, 35 cents, something like that. Man, there's not a whole lot of these packs. Tell me there's something more in here than what we found so far. This is pure junk. Good thing I only paid like 25, 30 bucks for this box. Kevin Mitchell. Yeah, I think, was he an MVP? He might have been. Jack McDowell, Black Jack McDowell. Yeah, not seeing much there. Let's keep going though. That's just the thing. When you open up wax, you can't give up hope. The minute you give up hope is the minute you're sunk. So I'm feeling good. We're going to pull out a Griffey insert. I'm going to pull out some sort of a nice Griffey insert that's going to be worth about a cool 200 bucks. You wait and see. Watch. Welcome to the red zone. Derek Bell. I saw this guy. I was out at Wrigley Field with my family one summer, and he was playing right field for the Mets. Let's see if he was playing for the Mets. Yeah, it doesn't say. But I swear it was Derek Bell, and he went back to catch a fly ball, and when he went to the warning track right beneath the fans there out in right field, he got about 4 beers dumped on his head. There's a Puckett. Puckett does well up here in the Twin Cities, so I'm going to put him aside, get that graded, and get a 9 or a 10 on that. It could be something I could sell at a show. There's a Randy Jensen. It's a cool card. Probably not worth getting graded. So yeah, Derek Bell. So those guys had to get escorted out of the stadium by my friend Tim Armston, who at the time was working in the right field bleachers as an usher. Tim's not a big guy, but he got him out of there. Tim's 3 years older than me. He's a comedian. If you've not heard of him and his wife, Mary Mack, they are very successful comedians. They work a lot in the Midwest, but also on the West Coast. They're national. Been on TV. Check them out. Tim Harmston and Mary Mack. Very funny and very inappropriate jokes. Oh, Mike Messina. Just not seeing much in these packs here. Is this like pre-insert days? I don't even know. I was so out of touch with cards back in the mid-90s. Oh, hey, we got some new viewers. Oh, we just lost one. Oh, too bad. I was going to tell you about the promotion. But since he left, too bad for you. All right, let's see here. Billy Ripken. I had no idea he played for the Rangers. Another Trammell. Candyman. The Candyman. Candy Maldonado. See, you got that dip back there? Little snoot, little snuff. I wonder if it's Kodiak. Think he's chawing on some Kodiak there? Have you ever tried Kodiak? I've tried Kodiak. Didn't go well. Or are you a Copenhagen guy? Some people like Copenhagen. My uncle liked Copenhagen. He didn't care for. I mean, he'd chew Kodiak if he had to. If he was low and didn't have any other options, he'd chew Kodiak. But he was a Copenhagen guy. Did you ever chew? How about the straight cut stuff like Redman or Levi Garrett? Did you ever chew any of that stuff? I chewed that. It's all right. Never got into it as a habit, but I didn't really like the taste of the chew. And you're constantly spitting too, which gets kind of gross after a while. Nothing like a spit when you've been chewing on some long cut tobacco. I never got into that chewing too much. I knew some people that did, though. Guys that played ball. I played ball growing up. A lot of baseball. Menominee, Wisconsin. Good old Menominee. We actually made it to state my senior year. We beat the #1 team in the state. Yeah. Beat them 3-2. But got beat in the first game of the state tournament by a team from Racine, Wisconsin. The high school is called Racine Case. There's two main high schools, at least there used to be two main high schools in Racine, Wisconsin, which is down near Chicago, south of Milwaukee, I think, Racine is. And there's Racine Horlick, and then there's Racine Case. We played Racine Case. And they had some boys that could really play. Like, I think a couple of those kids got drafted. I mean, they had a kid named Chris Brush. Man, that cat, he was tall, he was skinny, and he could throw 90 miles an hour. Oh, Ken Griffey dugout dirt. What's that? Huh. Not a Ken Griffey Jr. card. Oh, here's McGuire. These are shiny ones. Some of these are shiny. What's that? That a little different. McGuire, never know what that might be worth. Probably not much, though. So, yeah, Chris Brush, he threw 90 mile an hour, 90, 91. One of the harder throwers I faced. Faced some guys that threw in the low 90s, high 80s, excuse me. It's tough. Yeah, in high school, 90 mile an hour fastball, that's not a joke. But yeah, we lost to those guys, and they ended up winning the state tournament. So kudos to them. Craig Biggio. You know, he started off as a catcher. What do we got here? John Patterson, Kevin Napier. Man, this is a weak product. I'm telling you, like, we're how many packs in? We're half the box in, and we haven't pulled out a single decent insert. What have we pulled out so far? A Mark McGuire. We pulled out a McGuire, Kirby Puckett, Tony Gwynn that's got some card loss on it. Didn't see that. And this card. This is probably the best card we pulled out, these two cats. Winfield and Molitor, because they're both from Minnesota. So, what's going on here? Come on, Topps. Stadium Club, you got to do better than that. You have got to do better than that, Topps. I've heard a lot of people complaining about Topps lately, like the newer product. Do you even buy that new product? I don't touch that new product. Man, I wouldn't touch that new product with a 10-foot pole. First of all, it's as expensive as all get out. I mean, I do like to buy some expensive wax from time to time. Don't get me wrong. I've spent $2,000 on a box of wax, but it's certainly not the new stuff. The return on investment is so risky. I mean, these guys doing breaks. I mean, you barely get even half of the box back in terms of value when you open it up. So no, not for me, but I've heard a lot of people complaining about Topps. So I don't know if there's anything to it. I'm not into that newer stuff. I have some newer basketball. Some LaMelo rookies and some Anthony Edwards rookie cards and Ron Darling. Now this guy, I think he's native Hawaiian. Yep, he's from Honolulu. I think he's half Hawaiian, half maybe Japanese. Ozzie Smith. So he was still playing in '94. So that would have been his 16th season. Man, there isn't anything decent in here. Oh, but let's keep going. Never know when you might hit it big. So I started this live episode off with hunting for some 1990 Topps baseball, looking for the Frank Thomas error card, and have now progressed into these cards, which are 1994 Topps Stadium Club, which, if you ask me, is not great. I haven't had a single hit yet. So if I don't get more out of this, I might have to open up another box of something else. Chan-Ho Park. Is this a rookie card? It's a debut. Chan-Ho. All right. Yeah, maybe some people be interested in this card. Suppose I could get it graded. Hey, if I got it graded. CSG has a shop in Tokyo, Japan that is now accepting submissions for CSG slabbed cards. So that's really cool. I think CSG's making some good moves. I don't know that they'll ever get as big as PSA, but still think they've got great slabs. Look at this slab. Look at that. Looks fantastic. Look at this one. How sweet is that? I think they're the best slabs in the industry. I think they're best in class. They're asset class slabs, basically, is what I'm saying. And I know some people are really biased toward PSA because of the registry, and justifiably so. I mean, if I had a lot invested into PSA, I'd be pro PSA and maybe a little bit anti CSG too. But the bottom line is PSA slabs can't hold a candle to CSG slabs. You know, and the knock on CSG slabs, you know, a while back was that their green flips were so obnoxiously ugly. I never thought they were ugly. They did look a little bit second rate, in my opinion, but that's no longer an issue because they've updated their flips. Billy Wirtz. Man, there's not much in these boxes. So I'm a CSG guy for sure. Those of you that watch my videos, you should check them out. TE2 Edge Sports Cards. If you haven't had a chance to see any. I've got about 100 and, I don't know, coming up on 150 videos. Some of the early ones are hilarious. That's how it goes with YouTube. Come on, let's get something out of here. Good Lord. Todd Zeal? Yeah, not impressed. When he came up, he was like the second coming of like Mike Schmidt or something. He wasn't that good. Here's a Ripken. Yeah, not a great looking card though. Darryl Kyle. Another Randy Johnson. That's 3 of those that I've gotten. Man, no inserts in these. I thought there were inserts in these cards for sure. So 1994, where were you at? What were you collecting in 1994? What were you even collecting? I was not collecting. I was going to school. I played Division III basketball. Oh, here's a Frank Thomas. Okay. Award winner. What did he win? $100 RBIs in each of his first 3 seasons. That's pretty good. John Kruk. Yeah, John Kruk. He's a good hitter. What we got here? Jeff Conan, Larry Walker. This guy had a really nice career. Move on. I don't know what happened with him. Just injuries or what? I kind of lost track of him once they got Manny. But I mean, at one time didn't they have Nomar, Mo Vaughn, Manny? Maybe Manny was with the Indians at that point. I don't know. It seems to me there were some Red Sox teams that were pretty good back in the late 90s that just couldn't get over the hump because of the Yankees. Derek Jeter. Oh, got a little card loss on this. That's too bad. I still haven't seen any comments yet, so I'll have to go back and look and see if anyone left a comment. Yeah, every once in a while I'll do a little promo, give a card away, especially if I've got more than one of it. This is the card we're doing the giveaway on tonight. First person to leave a comment gets a 1990 Topps Frank Thomas rookie card and a 9. Yeah, I'm definitely not impressed with this product. Topps Stadium Club 94. Ugh. Not much of anything in here. Another Larry Walker. Mike Stanley. Cal Eldred. Ugh. Yowzers. But that's the way it goes. This product, I like this stuff. 1992 Fleer Ultra. Because they have these all-star cards in the box. They're $25, $30 for a box of this stuff. You need the last series. Okay, Series 2. But those cards are pretty nice. Those 92 Clear Ultra cards come out of the packs real clean. So the chances that you can get 9 5s and 10s are pretty good. Here's another one. This one was, oops, sorry. This is a 7.5. So this one didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped. I think it's because it's off-centered. Yeah, left to right. Here's a Dion. How sweet is that card? Got 2 of these. Oh, look at that. Got another one of these Frank Thomas cards. Put that over there. So I got a few of those Frank Thomas rookie cards. Probably have a few more, given that I've got all those 90 Topps rack pack cases, 13 rack pack cases. If you're interested in a 1990 Topps rack pack box, hit me up. MySlabs.com, TE2. Search TE2 on MySlabs.com, and you can purchase a box of the 1990 Topps, and you can do a chase. Hunt for the old Frank Thomas era rookie card. You pull that card and get a 9 or a 10 on that, you're looking at 50 grand. For real. These an error card, I just went to a shop today where they had bought a PSA 7 of this error card. They said they'd never seen it before, and they said they paid, I can't remember what they paid for, but they were going to list it for about $7,000 or $8,000 in a 7. So if you've got a 9, you're looking easily at $20 plus $1,000, which is nothing to sneeze at, considering a rack pack box will cost you about $100, which isn't too bad, all things considered. Oh, look at this. Oh, here we go. No, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Look at that card. That is cool. Let me pull this up a little bit. So this is the insert that I was looking for. That is a cool looking card. Dugout dirt. Nice. Oh, it's got a little loss on the front. That's okay, though. This is the side that's cool. Nice. All right, so we did get something halfway decent out of this box. I told you earlier, Ken Griffey Jr. insert. There it was. Too bad it's got a little card loss on it, but that's a cool card. In the batting cage. There's Oral Hershiser harvesting his weed. Oh yeah, Oral Hershiser. Probably didn't know that about him. Just kidding, of course. Now we got 4 viewers. Wow, we're getting more viewers the later the night goes. I've been doing this live episode for an hour and 3 minutes almost. Maybe I should do another box. I just might have to. As long as people keep watching, I'll keep ripping. Danny Tartable. Is his name Jeff Beaver? Is his name Beaver or Bover? Or Boever? Never can tell what the last name is sometimes. Oh, it's stuck. Ricky Aguilera. Two Tim Raines cards in the same pack. Huh. All right. So we made it through that box. That was pretty much a worthless box. What did we pull out of there? Not much. Not much, folks. Pretty bad. So we pulled out a Kirby Puckett. Just because I live in the Twin Cities, probably not worth much, even if it is a 10. Tale of Two Players, Dave Winfield, Paul Molitor, a McGuire, a Griffey, but it's got some damage on the back. Frank Thomas, it's got a print line across the top. That ain't great. And then Chan-Ho Park. Very interesting photo. It's a bit gratuitous in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. It's kind of an underneath shot. Underneath the hood, as they would say. So, you got that. Oh, man. Let me clean this up. 4 people still watching. Okay, well, might have to push on here. Let me see what else I got. Late Night with TE2. That is what you were watching, folks. Done a few late night videos. Oh, here we go. That Frank Thomas is a cult classic because he's flicking off the camera. Okay. Oh, this Frank Thomas. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. That's a great. You know what? You just won. Is that Brent? That's you? Did you make that comment, Brent? If you did, this is yours, buddy. Oh, you've been commenting all night. Okay, well, there you go. All right, y'all. Well, I'll tell you what, I can either mail this to you. I can either mail this to you or give it to you at the show if you show up next Saturday. But I'm like I said, I've got a bunch of those Rack Pack case. Yeah, see you next weekend. That's funny. Look at that. That is a cult classic. I didn't even recognize that. I know nothing about this product, so I'm surprised I haven't seen your comments earlier too. Man, you should be sleeping. I can't believe you're up watching this. Okay, what else we got here? '93 Flair, '92 Top Series 2, '91 O-Pee-Chee, '92 O-Pee-Chee, '92 Top Stadium Club. Jeez, choices here. Let's go with this. Let's go with the 1991 O-Pee-Chee. Okay, I gotta tell you, I don't think I've ever opened up one single box of O-Pee-Chee. In fact, O-Pee-Chee was kind of like, I don't know, back when I was collecting, maybe O-Pee-Chee was good when you were collecting, but when I was collecting, O-Pee-Chee was basically dog water. Not good. All right, before we open this box, let's clean this mess up. This is ridiculous. It's just a total mess. So 94 Top Stadium Club and the Frank Thomas. Well, I'm going to have to get that Frank Thomas in a slab then, because he is flicking off the camera. I'm surprised I haven't seen your comments, Brent. Chat viewing options, top chat. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the chat. Not sure. All right, let me see here. Let's go Samoa. Gotta log in. Let's go to PSA. And then we're gonna go to 1991 O-Pee-Chee. See if there's anything decent to chase here. Okay, here we go. Is this in a series? Doesn't look like it. 1991 O-Pee-Chee. All right, so 10s. Oh, the Nolan Ryan's $80. That's not bad. Ooh, the Frank Thomas is $255. The O-Pee-Chee Frank, the Don Mattingly's $255. What? Tony Gwynn 131. Strawberry 190. Are you kidding me? Chipper Jones 531. There's no way. There's no way. Look at this. Let me pull this up here. Look at that. Chipper Jones. Let me make this a little bigger. Is this even possible? Let me go here. Look at this. Chipper Jones, $531 in a 10. $1991 O-Pee-Chee. What's the Dimitri Young collection? What does that mean? I have no idea what that even means. Dimitri Young. Who's Dimitri Young? Well, we're going to look for that card nonetheless. Larry Walker, Jose Canseco. Man, there's some decent cards in this O-Pee-Chee product here. What's the Griffey worth? Just scrolling down here, scrolling down. Forgive me while I scroll. 135 for the Griffey. So this is kind of how I do things. I look for junk wax, of course. You guys that know me, watch my program. Big piece of what TE2 does is hunts around for junk wax deals, and got a couple different spots where I go and find cheap junk wax. One of the places that I try and find it sometimes is BBCE. But there are some local shops that sell junk wax for pretty cheap. And every once in a while, you can get into some junk wax that has hits in it that are pretty decent. Your box is O-Peachy Premier, no chipper. Oh, man, that's too bad. Really? Well, I wonder if I should even open this up. O-Peachy Premier, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I gotcha. Brent's educating me on O-Peachy. I've never opened up one box of O-Peachy. O-Peachy. All right, let's take a look and see what this has. PSA 10. Oh, the Conseco's 177. That's not bad. The Griffey's 100. And a 10, of course. There's the Griffey. It's a pretty decent looking card. I love Griffey. I love his 90s cards. Definitely a big fan. Chased quite a bit of his stuff in the 90s junk wax. What else is in here? Anything good? Yeah, a lot of $30, $40 stuff. Not a ton. Well, let's see if I've got 92 O-Peachy from here. Maybe that's a little better. Let's check. Damn, Brent, you know a lot. Cal, Nolan, Griffey, about all on here. Okay, all right, that's good to know. No inserts. Damn. All right, let's take a look at the 92, because I got a box of the 92. No inserts? Yeah, it's a bummer. Let's see here. 526 gem mints in this product. This is the 92 O-Peachy Premier. So let's see here. What do we got here for 92? Probably not a whole lot different than 91. Yeah, the Griffey's 56. Yeah, not much there. Brent, what do you think I should open up here? Let me run through what I've got. So we got the O-Peachy Premier, 91. What do you want to see me rip? Got the 92 Series 3. Open that up. You guys can vote on it if you want to. Got the 92 O-Peachy Premier. This was $26. Got the 1991 Top Stadium Club. Maybe some decent cards in there. Reach down here. Got this 93 Flair. What did this cost? I don't even remember what this was, like $50, $40. Never opened up 93 Flair. Got a box of 92 Series 1 Top Stadium Club. Got a box of 92 Top Stadium Club, Series 2. Got a box of this 1995 Topps Baseball. Maybe I should open that. Maybe there's some inserts in there. And then this, it's 92 Flair Ultra Series 2, which I've opened up tons of that. And then I've got, let's see here, some 89 Bowman. Could open up some of that. And what else? Well, I've got 24 boxes of 89 Bowman. So what do you want to see me open? Bagwell, rookie. Nolan, Griffey, Frank Thomas, Juan Gonzo, Luis Gonzalez, rookie. 91 Top Stadium Club. Is that it? Over. Let's see. Your message retracted. Oh, that's fine. I'm not worried about you. Well, go for it. 91 Top Stadium Club. That's what we're going to do. There you go. Brent has decided. Sorry, wrong button accidentally. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about that. All right, see if we can get anything. Let's just take a quick look on PSA and see what is some of this stuff is. Just generally. I have opened up a fair amount of Stadium Club. Oops. But no 91, which I think is the inaugural year of this product. Okay, so we've got pop count of about 11,000. That 3,500 have been graded as 10, so that means it's about a 25% pop count, which isn't 25 to 30% pop count, which isn't too bad. Oh, the Mattingly's 200. Frank Thomas 255. Okay. Canseco 100. Nolan Ryan, the Tux. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. The Griffey. Okay, well, this looks like Bagwell, like you said. Bagwell's in there, a rookie. Bagwell should be in the Hall, I think. I don't know. I don't know if he's a fan favorite or anything like that, but I think Bagwell was a pretty decent player. Although he may have juiced, so there's always that. All right, let's open this. I got 3 people watching here. Should have known it was you, Brent. Bagwell. Oh, Bagwell is in the Hall? Okay. All right, well, there you go. Did Bagwell juice? Let me get off screen and pull this off here. If he did, he didn't get caught, I don't think. This box cost me $26. I bought it last weekend. That's not bad. Sorry for the delay here. This is wrapped about 10 times in cellophane. Possibly, but he's there, and A-Rod was in the Mitchell report and is still in. Oh, I-Rod, yeah, Pudge. Yeah, that's true. Well, Ortiz juiced too. Ortiz admitted that he juiced, I thought. Didn't seem to be an issue for him. I don't know. I think everybody knew juicing was going on. I don't think it's any sort of surprise. Sheffield did too? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's probably not all Sheffield did. It was Doc Gooden's nephew, if I'm not mistaken, so probably partied a little bit back in the day with Strawberry. Ortiz was dismissed by Commissioner Selig. Yeah, Bud Selig, he's a piece of work, that guy. He's in the Hall too, isn't he, Bud Selig, I think? As if he didn't know that there were steroids in the league back in the day. I couldn't say anything about it. I mean, who could? Baseball was on the down and outs for a while because of the strike, and the 90s were a little bit of a down period for baseball. So, all right, let's see what we got in here. We got 4 people watching. You are watching Late Night with TE2 Edge Sports Cards. I am your host, Leotawa Dr. John Peterson. So pleased to see you checked in. Yeah, chef video smoking a cigar and hitting a horse. Great. Yeah, you made that. That was a good video. I think he was with his kids or his daughter or something like that. Yeah, it was funny. All right, let's see how these open up. Yeah. Not a big fan of that. I prefer the scissors, so let's go here. These are kind of... I wonder if these are bricked. Let's see here. You can always tell. Oh, not too bad. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, they'll be stuck a little bit, but... God, these are classic. Man, I remember these back in the day. BGO. There's a Sheffield. The Brewers. Wasn't very good with the Brewers. Excuse me. Chet Lemon. His rookie card is 77. It's worth about $100 in a PSA 7. Barry Larkin. Robbie Thompson. Okay. So, 1991. 1991, I would have been, I think, a sophomore in high school. Summer of 91. Yeah. Sophomore, junior, one of those two. I can't remember if I bought any of this stuff or not. Might have bought a little bit. It was a little bit more expensive. This was more of a higher end. I don't know if it was a premium product, but it was definitely higher end and more expensive than your base stuff. Ozzie Smith. Checklist. Oh, what else can I? Yeah, this was high end. Okay, but was it premium? Was it considered premium, or was premium even not a thing yet? I know when Fleer came out with Fleer, that was supposed to be a premium product. I don't know. Was that supposed to be? Was Fleer on par with Stadium Club as a premium product? I don't know. Oh yeah, it says premium quality. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Any of those. All right, let's see here. We're looking for, who are we hunting here for? Griffey? Usually Griffey's the top card in the 90s junk wax stuff. Bagwell. Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. 261. At least according to PSA, but that's in a 10. Oh, it's this card. Okay. Yeah, with the bats. That's a sweet card. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. I don't have that. Juan Gonzo selling for $20. My local card shop in Mankato in 92. Cool. Yeah, Mankato. I did some work with them a couple years ago with their superintendent. And so here's a Canseco. So why is this card... What is up with this card? Why is this worth? Let's go back here. $100. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna buy that for $100. Give me a break. I don't know any. I don't know that Canseco is moving a lot right now in the hobby. Maybe he is. I don't think he'll ever be in the hall, though, Canseco. But his biceps were big. Excuse me. Just gotta notice that my battery's running at 20%. I think we'll be okay, though. Oh, we got 2 thumbs up and two people watching. You should be in bed, Brent. It's way too late for both of us. There's a David Justice. Now, what's this guy famous for? Tell me that. Oh, of course, he's a famous baseball player, but what is he really famous for? I'll leave him out. See. Oh, you're a night owl? Okay. Can you answer this question? What is he famous for, other than being a baseball player? Dating? On the right track. Who did he date? Hey, she won an Oscar. Her name starts with an H. I think she's one of the more beautiful women on the planet. And she's like in her 50s now, too. Looks great still. Initials HB. Going once. Going twice. Halle Berry. The one and only Halle Berry. Yeah, I'll be jazzed if I get one of those Griffeys. Halle Berry, there you go, yep. Okay, now this card. Nolan Ryan, the tuxedo card. For some reason, I thought this card was decent. Let's see, what number is it? 86? Wait a second. It's Howard Johnson in the back. 200. $255 and a Gem Mint 10? No way. Who's paying $255? Well, I better put it aside. Never know. Somebody from Texas might want it. That Nolan Tux is the best. Is it the best card in the set? Are you serious? I should sell it to Mike Moynihan. I think he's a big Nolan Ryan fan. Mike Moynihan from Bench Clear Media. Mike, are you out there watching? Probably not. Mike Moynihan from the far end of the gene pool, as his dad says in the intro to his videos. I like his stuff. Bench Clear's good. I like Ty. Mike's pretty cool. I gotta watch the next episode where they go into that house with 6 million cards, or 2 or 3 houses with 6 million cards. Man, that is crazy. I thought I had a lot of cards, but that's, dude, that's beyond. 6 million cards. You gotta be kidding me. So the Nolan Ryan is the best card. Well, there you go. Von Hayes. Hurt Stillwell. Bonilla. Okay, well, back up to 3 now. Three people watching. So you were watching TE2, Late Night with TE2, Edge Sports Cards. I am your host, Leotal with Dr. John Peterson. Most people here just call me John, or Dr. John, or kind of depends on the setting. TE2 stands for the edge effect. You can look that up, what the edge effect is. And I started it in 2012. It was originally an education and engineering consulting firm that I started with my father-in-law, who at the time was retiring as a civil engineer. He owned his own civil engineering company. Well, there's the Frank Thomas. What's that worth? 57. Oh, 255. Wow. There's some decent cards in this box. You were right, Brent. Frank is a good card too. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, if that comes back as a 10, that's a... I'll have to run some to look it up on Terapeak on eBay. Here, why don't I do that now? Just see what it comes up as. Hold on for a second here, folks. I'm just gonna look up, see what some recent sales are. This 1991 Frank Thomas. And a PSA 10. Oh, not bad. Okay. Yeah, it looks like let's see here, date last sold. Looks like the Bagwell. Oh, that's not a 10 though. So the Ryan is at $182 on August 26th in a 10 PSA. Frank Thomas $245 in a PSA 10. Oh, that's with the authentic auto. Okay. So Gem Mint 80, $100. Yeah, well, decent enough. I mean, considering I paid $26 for the box, I'm not going to complain about that. I mean, it's a better odds than going out and buying a hobby box of like Bowman 2022 Bowman, you know, or some of this other more ultra modern stuff that is just skyrocketed in price point. I don't even know if parents afford that stuff for kids. Do kids even buy that stuff? Not bad for junk box. Plus, they're beautiful. They are, yeah. The quality of the photographs are very. I mean, look at that card, Jose Lind. I'm trying to think where is he from Venezuela? Nope, he's a Puerto Rican guy. Yep. Where's he born? Dorado. Okay. Yeah, Brent, we got to get you on one of these videos. Do an interview. I'd love to get you on, and had to mow lawns just to get 2 packs as a kid. Yeah, no kidding. Yep. Yeah, I don't remember even having a lot of this product available to buy back in the day where I was from. Most of it was just the typical top stuff. I think the shops had this usually. Jay Yoder's card shop in Menominee, I think, had some of this Top Stadium Club back in '91. All right, Harold Reynolds. Oh, hey! There you go. Another one of the Nolan Ryan cards. The Tux card. I'll have to get those graded. I asked a poll question on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen that, guys, check it out. Who was the greatest baseball player of all time? Put down Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, and Ted Williams. Chuck Knobloch. Yeah, my buddy actually sold his old house. My buddy who's a realtor. He lost money on the deal, actually. He said Chuck Knobloch was kind of an a-hole, which somehow I don't find entirely surprising. Chucky Knobloch. He was good for a while, though. Oh my gosh, he was all-star. Well, then he had that weird stretch where he couldn't throw the ball to first base. Remember that? It's like he just forgot how to throw. I don't remember what it was, but it was bizarre. I think he was with the Yankees at the time. I think he won a World Series or 2 with the Yankees, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Yankees. Can't remember which year it was. 98, maybe 99. Maybe he won more than one. I just know he and Jeter turned the double play there for the Yankees for a number of years. Sammy Sosa. I remember this card. I remember that card. Wonder if he'll make the Hall. I think he should. Here's a Mattingly. Oh, the corner's dinged a little bit. Shoot. But still a cool card. Look at that swing. Man, if he'd have stayed healthy, he had some incredible seasons. His season, what, 80, 85, 86? Off the charts. I think it was 85. He was threatening to take the Triple Crown that summer, I remember. Yeah, too bad it's nicked up on the corner there. We're at the 94-minute mark. Still going here. Try and get that out of there. Hate to do those corners up. Now, Eric Davis, this guy, boy, he was 40-40, I think, wasn't he? Pretty sure he was. Injuries caught up to him. Geno Larkin. Kent Herbeck. He was a decent player. John Franco. Man, this is a long time ago. 31 years ago. Hard to believe. All right, we are going to keep going here. And tomorrow I'll probably price out these 9s. I got a bunch of 9s I need to price out. I've also been doing some TikTok videos. So if you can, I don't know if you're on TikTok or not, or Instagram, but I try and keep active on those two social media spaces as well. I like TikTok. I mean, TikTok is good for doing cards because it's quick, it's easy, not hard to do. YouTube videos can get to be pretty involved, especially if you do a lot of production. Plesac. He was a nice lefty, nice reliever. Sack man. Greg Harris. Let me tilt this up just a little bit. Kind of catching the tops of the cards. There we go. Ed Whitson. Flash Gordon. Another Nolan. Brent, this one's yours. I don't need 3 of these. Come to the show, I'm giving you one of these Nolan Ryan cards. All right? This has got your name all over. You've been a loyal subscriber. You watch almost all my videos. You leave comments. You got one of these Nolan Ryans, man. Or if you want, you can wait and I'll grade it and then I give you one. Either way, your name's on one of those. I definitely don't need 3 of those. So I don't know. I don't think Judge is going to hit 61 home runs. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he's going to break the Yankee record. If he does, he's going to have one hell of a September. And I don't know about Pujols getting 7. I appreciate that, but I can't see that. What that say? Yeah, it disappeared. No, man, it's yours. I certainly don't need 3 of those. Kevin Brown, Jose Gonzalez, Jerome Walton. There's a Bond. Look at that. Oh, that card cracks me up. 220. What's that one worth? 220. $61. Yeah. Well, it's probably worth putting in a CSG slab, honestly. And you're not going to get anything for it raw, ungraded. I think it would look good in a CSG slab. I think the Pirate cards look great in the CSG slabs because of the colors. Let me give you an example. Put these like this. Yeah, Bonds is another big one. Yeah. Let's see, look at this card. You could put it in a PSA slab for sure. Yeah, it'd probably sell quicker. But just from an aesthetic perspective, this card is a beautiful card. It's a member's choice, which I thought was always really cool about Top Stadium Club. And look at the colors. The gold, the black. Gold and the black in the CSG slab. I don't know, man. It looks good. Looks really good. The same thing for this Franco Harris. Again, the black and the gold. Yeah, so I think Pittsburgh Pirates, Pittsburgh Steelers, man, that Frank Robinson 59 CSG we have is a beautiful card. The 59. Yeah, I think I've got a 59. I've got 2. Let me see here. If you're interested, I've got, let me take a look here. Oh, the Frank Robinson. Yeah. I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Or the Frank Robinson or is it the Brooks Robinson? Have it on my slabs? Okay. Yeah. Like the 56 Clemente? Man, looks good in a CSG. I think it looks better in a CSG slab than it does in a PSA slab. I'm not saying it sells faster. It's more more or less liquid or anything like that. Frank, black and yellow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Agreed. Edgar Martinez. Oh, is that a rookie card? That's not a rookie card. No way. Nope. Ah, Teddy Higuera. I got this guy's autograph like maybe 3 times on my glove. Very good about signing autographs. This guy was a back-to-back 20-game winner back in the 80s. Let's see, yeah, it doesn't have his career stats on there. Yeah, I want to say he won 20 in 87 and 88. Carney Lansford, he was decent. Alan Trammell. Ricky Jordan. David Wells. Man, David Wells. Yeah, Higuera. Yeah, he was good, and he could go the distance too. Like he was a complete game. Bruce had a decent pitching staff back then. They had Chris Bosio. They had Juan Nieves. Juan Nieves threw a no-hitter in '87. A lot of people don't remember that. Higuera. Who else did they have on that staff? Late '80s. Bruce had some decent teams, man. I mean, they had Yount, they had Molitor, Jimmy Gantner, second base, Lito Perez. I think he's the brother of Pascual Perez. There's another Bonds. He looks bored. Rob Deere, yeah, yep. Rob Deere, home run guy, strikeout guy too. When he hit it halfway to Kenosha, that's what they would say. Harry Carey, you hit that one halfway to Kenosha. Tino Martinez, that guy, he was key. Just a clutch player for the Yankees back in the mid. Oh, here we go. There it is. Oh, no. Look at that. Shoot. I don't know if I can fix that. It's not fixable. Still a great card, though. Man, he looks so young in that picture. Just like a kid. Well, he was the kid. Dang. Well, still worth setting aside. Even if I don't get it, I might still get it graded. We'll see if we get any other ones in here. He is just as good as the Ryan Tux. Okay. Let's see what that one's going for. Ken Griffey Jr. Looks like it is going for, 180, 150, 230. Looks like it went for 230 back on August 14th. That's not bad for a junk wax. I don't know. I wouldn't call this necessarily junk wax, I guess. Or is it junk wax? 91 top stadium club junk wax? I don't know. I don't know if it falls in that category. Tough to say, I guess. So let's see if we can get another Griffey. Oh, got another watcher. Another night all. Welcome. You are watching TE2, or Late Night with TE2 Edge Sports Cards. My name is Leotawa, Dr. John Peterson. I've got a YouTube channel here. Mostly do junk wax, slabs, reveals. What else? I don't know. Pretty much that. don't do a lot of deep analysis of the hobby. I leave that to other people. I pretty much just stick to the cards, which is why I'm in this racket. Oh, look. Okay, first of all, that is a sweet card. Secondly, his hair is impressive. And that is one hell of a Gibson. That is a Gibson. I'm trying to think what year that is. It's a nice Gibson guitar. Look at those humbuckers on there. That's a sweet picture. That's a sweet guitar he's got right there. That's not a cheap guitar. I own some guitars. I've got a 1957 Fender Strat, a reissue, black with a white pickguard. I own a Martin D21 acoustic, which is a pretty sweet guitar that's got a pickup in it, K&K pickup, so it's electric and acoustic. That D21 I got at the Podium in Dinkytown back in 2012 in the wintertime. Bought it from my friend Frank, who was working there at the time, and the version that I bought is a D21 Martin D21 Dreadnought, but it's called the Podium because it's the specs came directly from the staff at the Podium to the folks out in Pennsylvania, where they make Martin guitars, out in Nazareth. So it's only a few of them around, like 30 of them that were ever made. So yeah, love music, love guitars. You can find some music on my YouTube page. I'll put some different stuff up there I posted something today. Post some other stuff later on. I'm working on the final 3 songs of an album that I've been working on for the last 4 or 5 years. I started in 2018. Did 3 of the songs in 2018 and then had them remixed and remastered in 2020. That's a cool card. That is a sweet card. In the batting cage. You don't see many photographs like that. And then did 4 songs here this last spring and summer to bring the total up to 7. And then I'm going to work on 2 more this fall, kind of country type tunes. Some of the other ones are reggae and ska and pop and a little salsa. That goes along, the music goes along with the book I wrote in 2017 called Uncovering Indigenous Models of Leadership. All that being said, that was a sweet picture of that guy with the guitar. Ventura, he's a decent player. I liked those old White Sox uniforms. Those were pretty sweet uniforms. Oh boy, B.J. Surhoff. He was the #1 draft pick for the Brewers. He was highly touted coming out of college. Ended up having a pretty good career. Oh, Larry Walker. There's a print line on it. Damn. 93. What's that card worth? Yeah, not too much. Matt Noakes. I want to say, what does he? That was a different guy. I'm thinking he had a bunch of home runs in a row. Some Yankee hit a bunch. Kevin Moss, Matt Noakes. I don't remember who it was. All right, this is the last pack. Then I gotta hit the sack, Jack. I'm getting tired. It's been 109 minutes long. I wonder if anyone else will ever watch. I suppose I can keep going. I can kind of plow through here. Need another good card. Charlie O'Brien, Alvin Davis. Kevin Seitzer. There's Lee Smith, all-time great reliever, Hall of Famer. Man, Bagwell's in the Hall. I didn't realize that. So what else? What else can I chat about here? Went to 3 Stars today, did some digging. Didn't find a ton. Looked at a little bit of football. Looked at some of their 77 tops. Oh my goodness. The 77 tops were in awful shape. And then I talked with Wayne, who works at 3 Stars. He's one of the owners, and he said, yeah, 77 tops just across the board is usually in rough shape. So there you go with that. I don't think I found a single card in 2 5,000 count boxes that was worth picking up because of the poor condition. Steve Balboni. It does look like a library. It does look like a library cards back there. Yeah, usually what I do, Brent, is I go there and I just say, I want to see this year of, show me your 71 tops basketball. So Wayne goes back and grabs it and brings it out, and I start going through the cards and looking for little gems, as I call them. And you'd be surprised what you find there. But you got to be discerning. Here's the thing about 3 Stars. And I think this is true of a lot of card shops. If you get into cards that are better cards, but not in great condition, you will end up losing on those cards. Because they charge you the same price. 70s basketball, and they told me they didn't have any. I collect 70. Oh, no, man, they've got 70s basketball there. Really? Oh, look at that is what I'm talking about. Now this one looks good. This one looks clean. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. No, Brent, I got tons of 70s basketball, man. Let me know. You can come over to the house and you can look at what I got. Happy to sell you at a reasonable price anything that I got. Well, that's weird that they told you that, because I went in there and they're like, yeah, we got 70s basketball. Frankie V. This guy won a Cy Young in 87. He had some pretty good stuff in 87. I remember I think he won a Cy Young. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or maybe he was the MVP. I don't remember. Or George Brett. George Brett cards are always decent. 159. What's he go for? $47. Yeah, I'll set it aside. Yeah, they had 70s basketball. I think I've got like a couple different things from there in 70s basketball. So it's up on my slabs. I think it's got a Malone rookie card and some Kareem, Dr. J. A lot of that 70s basketball stuff I have came from 3 Stars. Got a PSA order coming back to 3 Stars. Submitted it back in April. Hopefully that will turn out good. It's on the way. It's being shipped back. Sticking. Another Higuera. Mark Lemke. He's a decent player. Sandy Alomar. Kevin Moss. A lot of hype about this guy coming up. First baseman for the Yankees. Dykstra. Nails. That's what they called this guy. Nails. I don't even think he was drafted, frankly. Yeah, I don't think he got drafted. Was he undrafted? This guy was a piece of work, but boy, could he play. Yeah, 1990, he hit 325. 192 hits, scored 106 runs. Oh, Kevin, yes, Kevin Moss, the 90 Leaf Kevin Moss. Definitely. Yeah, people were like falling over themselves about Kevin Moss. I never really got into Kevin Moss. But yeah, I guess he was supposed to be something special. All right, we're getting down there here. Got about, geez, still got about 12 packs left. Holy balls. Holy balls. I got this, Brent, I got this wax at Ultimate Collectibles. Is this guy in the hall? Dale Murphy? If he isn't, should he be? I think he won 2 MVPs, didn't he? What were his stats back at the time? So he was a rookie in 76. 76. 378 home runs. His batting average was lower, though. 268. Yeah, I don't think he's all worthy. Murphy. Actually, he was a pretty decent fielding center fielder, too. He's a big guy as well. 6'4", 215. Jack Howell. Oh, there's a Henderson. Usually Henderson, that's a cool card. Henderson cards usually do pretty well. 46. Yeah, maybe. I don't have a Henderson rookie card. It's not something that I have been able to find. Yeah, I want to get that PSA order back from 3 Stars. Man, it's sat in assembly from May until just like in the last 2 weeks. Just sitting in assembly. So Wayne called and got it moving a little bit, which was good. Randy Milligan. Derek May. There's another Ventura. So we'll see what I get out of that PSA order. I've got some PSA orders that are coming from both 3 Stars and Got Baseball cards. So been pretty light on PSA slabs. Mark Grace. Need a nice ball player. So be nice if I could get some for the show. Eddie Murray, my guy. 177, probably not worth anything. 1050, it's decent. Nolan Ryan tuxedo card. That's interesting. One thing I've noticed on YouTube is that some of these guys have decided to talk about things other than sports cards. Like they started off their YouTube channel talking about sports cards, and now they're talking about like abortion and like coronavirus and all this other crazy stuff. And I'm like, dude, why not talk about cards? Like, why are you, like they start talking about that political stuff, I just turn it off. Like, I'm not doing a YouTube channel about politics. That's the last thing I would do. First of all, it's boring to talk about that. I mean, like, if you want to talk about it, I guess you can talk about it. That's your prerogative. And I talk about politics. I mean, shoot, I work up at the legislature every year and work with legislators and lobby and write policy and do all that stuff. I mean, I get it. I'm into politics. And I know it fairly well. I mean, I'm not a legislator myself, but why on earth would you want to go from talking about baseball cards to like politics or like abortion and that sort of thing? The hell? Man, it's like Inglorious P. I don't know if you've ever seen Inglorious P. He's only done like 7 or 8 videos. But like, I really liked Inglorious P's shows, programs. But then he started talking about like abortion and the pandemic and COVID. I'm just like, dude, I got no time to watch you talk about that stuff. Ugh, ick. Yeah, I'm into car. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, like for your work and job, that's one thing. But for like, this is supposed to be fun. What about politics is fun on a YouTube channel? Good grief. Hell no, you ain't gonna come catch me talking about politics, man. So yeah, some of these guys have switched to these. They switched their tune to something else, and it's like they talk for cards for about 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden it's about like eugenics and stuff I don't even like know what they're even talking about. And I got a doctorate degree. So, I don't know, man. Anything for a view or a like, I suppose. That's a cool card. Look at that. I'm not a great player, but what a great looking photograph. There's another Henderson. Okay. Oh, yeah, I just turn it off. I just flip the channel or watch something else. I like John Mangini's show. I like Elite Hunters. I do watch the Sports Card Dad. Watched him pretty consistently over the last year. I do watch the Guilty Pleasure, that is Sports Card Investor. I don't think Jeff's a bad guy. I think he's kind of a attention seeker. He likes attention, but I don't think he does it in a malicious way. Some people think he's really a problem. I don't think so. I don't got anything against Jeff Wilson. I think he spends his money a little wantonly at times. But man, if it's his money, he can do with it what he wants. Not for me to say. Who else do I watch? Women of the Hobby. I've watched that a few times. That's good. Chasing Cardboard, of course. Bench Clear Media. I used to watch Sports Card Anonymous, but I think that guy got off YouTube. I think he got tired of it, just gave up. Well, the thing about doing YouTube is this. If you're not doing it for fun, if it's like work, you'll quit. Because there's no monetary benefit from doing it. I mean, yeah, you can monetize a little bit. I suppose you can monetize a lot if you've got tons of subscribers. I shouldn't write it off like it's nothing, but like I got 900 subscribers. Yeah, I'm not planning to see much. I mean, it'd be nice. I'm not going to complain about it, but I think right now my monetization is at about $15, which is nice. I mean, that's cool. $15 is $15, but definitely not going to feed your family doing that. So it's got to be fun, is what I'm saying. If you're not having fun doing YouTube, and you got to switch to other political content just to be able to watch, I don't know, probably time to hang it up. That'd be my advice to some of these cats that are hanging on. I don't really watch the breaks. I don't get into breaking. I've never done a break before, either participated one or run one. And I don't ever foresee myself doing a break. Although I don't have anything against breakers. Break-in's your thing, that's cool. I just don't get into it. I just do the junk wax and the reveals. I've got a nice reveal coming up next week. Something that's coming in the mail that I'm really excited to show folks. Oh, there's a Kirby. Nice. All right. What's that one? 110. All right, $41. Same as a Brett. It's not bad. Oh, sweet. That is a sweet card. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Love that. Look at that. It's got the rookie card on the back. Man, I'd love to have that come back into 10. What number is that? 224? Yeah, $61. Man, I'm telling you, Bo Jackson cards. People love Bo Jackson. I probably sold more Bo Jackson cards than there's the Igniter. $249. And 21. What a hitter. Man, that guy could hit. A lot of people don't realize he hit, 3,400, 3,500, no, 3,600 hits? Bobble and ball cards go with sports and sports card collector, investor, dealer, good contact. Yeah, sports card collector, investor, dealer, I agree. Although I haven't seen him on a lot lately. Excuse me, sorry. I like watching the vintage guys talk vintage. I don't know if vintage is. I don't know. I don't know how long vintage is going to be relevant. Hopefully, it is relevant for a long, long time. But a lot of these older cats are passing away, and it seems like the pool of people who even remember the players from the golden era of baseball is shrinking every day. I mean, look at this card. So this was a card, one of my dad's first big cards. He traded for it from a friend of his, Steve Laskowski, I think his name was. And my dad came home and cut it so that it would fit with his 57s. But what a cool card. I mean, the story behind it is just amazing. So, but how many people are going to remember? I mean, I guess people remember Hank Aaron. But like, how about like Minnie Minoso? Or Bob Feller, right? How long will those guys be remembered, So I hope for a long time, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Will Clark, his cards were big back in the 80s, late 80s. Like if you put Barry Bonds up to Will Clark in an 87 Fleer, back in 87, people are going to take Will Clark. Some people take Bonds too, but that's a cool card. Huh. Interesting. All right, final 3 packs. Then I'm hitting the sack jack. Man, you got 3 people still hanging on here. You guys are freaking rock stars. Brent, you're a beast. This Frank Thomas is all yours. Send me your address, rjp7227@yahoo.com, or come to the table next Saturday and I'll have it there for you. Assuming you made the first comment, you've been the one commenting, so I'm gonna assume that you were the one that made the first comment. Ron Kirkovice. Funny. Alice Burks. Greg Vaughn. Wow, that must be a rookie card. Close. Kevin Mitchell. Omar Vizquel. He was a great fielding shortstop, not a super great hitting shortstop, but I think he won some Gold Gloves back in the day. Well, I want to thank each of you for tuning in to Late Night with TE2. This is for all the night owls out there, people who are up and about and looking for a little live YouTube content. Come to the right spot. I will continue to do these. Probably won't do too many a week, maybe 1 or 2. Since it's a holiday weekend, maybe I can do another one tomorrow night. But I'll try and find junk wax that I can open up that's cheap, that is fun to open but easy to talk about. And hope that we can pull a few hits here and again. Daryl Boston, come on, man. You're stuck. Tampeg Nazi, Joyner. Hey, he was big. Yo, look at these 2 guys together, Joyner and Canseco. That was back in 86. 86 Donruss Canseco. That was the big card back that summer. All right, last pack. All right, what do we got here? Maybe one last Griffey. You never know, it's possible. Again. These are a little bit stuck together. Yeah, these came from Ultimate Collectibles. They've got junk wax in the back of the store. And they've got just tons of junk wax downstairs underneath the store. So they just, as it gets purchased, they bring up and replace it with new stuff. So go check it out if you haven't done so before. All right, so how'd we do? Let's take a look. This is what we got. So I opened up a 90 Topps box. Let's go from back to front. So this is the Stadium Club. 91 Stadium Club. A couple Hendersons. Oops, got a cool George Brett. Got a Griffey. Got another Griffey. Little ding on that corner. Got a couple Bonzes. Got a couple of the Nolan Ryan Tux cards. One of those has got your name on it. Brent. Then we have some 94 Topps Stadium Club. That's the middle finger Frank Thomas card, I guess. Ken Griffey Jr. And then here's the 90 Topps. Did okay. Didn't get the error Frank Thomas card, but you know, it'd be pretty amazing if we did. So, all right. Well, appreciate everybody watching and checking this out. That's the longest video by far that I've ever done. It's, geez, 132 minutes. That's pretty lengthy. So, over 2 hours. But we appreciate everybody watching, and I'll try and do a video or two tomorrow, something to get out there. But I hope everybody has a blessed night. Peace out. One love.